All right, we're doing lower body today, my favorite day. I love it, you all don't love it, but we've got 1, 2, 3 rounds. Our first one's gonna be on the ground, our second one is going to be standing, and our third is gonna be a little bit of burnouts and a little bit of strength. We've got a quick 3-move finisher that I will go through. I'm going to be using my heavy set of weights and my kettlebell. Option to use just dumbbells. You can use light, you can use heavy, you can use whatever you want. But I am going to go through, and some of these moves you do not have to use weights at all, so I will give you a modification. So, we are going to start, it's our side, we're going to go into kneeling side lunges. So you're gonna come down onto your knee, your leg is gonna come out, and you're gonna sit back and stand up, sit back and stand up, just like we do with our prisoner squats, just in that lunge. Option to add a weight back behind your head or bring those hands back behind you, just come up and down. Option to tent those toes or leave them flat on the ground, whatever feels better for you. We'll do 12 on the right, 12 on the left, and then we're gonna flip back to our backs, bringing it up for those bridges, and finishing with reverse crunches. So out and up, all right? Then we stand, we go into our strength. Again, a little bit of strength, a little bit of burnout, same thing for the third round, and then our finisher. So, let's get warmed up. Start standing. We're gonna start nice and slow. Shake out those legs. Open up those hips. If you need to start your watch and have not started it, do that. If you are still working, shut it off. It can wait till after. Get on your mat.
Okay.
And then bring those legs together. We're gonna bring it up, bring it down, point those toes as you lift up. Keep that core nice and tight, warming everything up here. We're gonna add in a squat. So you bring it down, squat and lift, squat and lift. Good. Now we're gonna, instead of that leg lift, we're gonna go squat and twist. Squat and twist. Good. Few more here. And then we're gonna come back through center, reach those arms up, fold it forward, hang here, rock a little side to side, stretch out the back of your legs, and roll it up. We're gonna reach it up again, dive to the right, stretch out that right side, pull through, up to that left. Rock back and forth here. Stretch out that low back. And then coming back down through center, we're gonna roll it up. Bring those legs in, tap it out, shake it out, let it go. Option to take those legs out if you need a little extra, if you want to get those hips moving. Whatever you're feeling, take it. My hips are feeling a little tight. It feels a little good to rock a little side to side. Bring it up in those jumping jacks. Coming back through center, top it out. Then coming back to stationary, we're gonna go back into that leg lift, alternating sides. If you wanna add the hip hurdles instead of those leg lifts, if you're feeling a little tight, that's fine too. Or do both, whatever. And then we add in that squat, lift. Good. Turning it into that squat twist. Good. One more time. We reach it up. We dive it down. Bringing those legs wide. Walk to the right. Walk to the left. Shake it out. Stretch it out. And then bring it back through center. Roll it up. Reach it up. Bring those legs in. Let it go. Are we feeling good? Are we feeling warm? Are we ready to go? Yes. Let's do this. All right, coming down into that kneeling lateral lunge. We're going to stay nice and strong on that right leg here. Kick that left leg out. I'm going to point my toes, and I'm going to lift my foot back behind me so it's more comfortable for me. Option to use one of those weights. Again, like if we were doing prisoner squats, down back behind our neck, or hands behind those ears. Whatever is more comfortable for you. We sit it back, 1. Leave that leg straight. 2. If you need to adjust that toe, do so. 4, 5, 6, 7. Really sit back into those hips. 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring it in. Reset on that other side. Halfway through, I realized it was a little bit more comfortable if I flexed my foot. So again, if you are not feeling that pointed toe, do what you gotta do. We sit it back, 1, 2, 3. Keep that chest up. Good. 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. We roll to our backs. Those heels drive through that floor. Option to add a weight onto your hips here. We lift it up, we squeeze our butts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drive through those heels. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it go. Set that weight aside. We're going into those reverse lunges. Tuck those knees into your chest. We kick them out. We kick them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Charlie. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it go. Take a rest here. Grab some water. Excuse me. All right, we do it again. How are we feeling? How are we doing? Any questions? Good? Yes? All right. Starting on that, up on that right leg. Again, option to add a weight here. That left leg comes out straight. We sit it back. 1, 2, 3. Sit back into those hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12. Other side. We drive that right leg out. We sit back into that left hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it go. We flip to our backs. We're coming up in those bridges. Option to add weight here. Option to not. As long as that weight drives through those heels and we lift those glutes up, squeeze that butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Set that weight aside. We tuck those knees into those chests. We kick out. We kick up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Good? Starting to get a little sweaty? Yes? Awesome. All right, we're gonna do this one last and final time, and then we stand it up. Grab some water, stretch it out, and then set it up for the last kneeling lunges we got. Again, option to add that weight. Option to just put those bring those hands behind that head. We kick that left leg out long. We sit it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it go. Flipping to that other side. Last time here. Option to bring that weight back behind us. We sit it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it go. Roll it back. Last time in these bridges, option to add weight, option to omit. We drive that weight through those heels. We lift it up. 1, 2, squeeze that butt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Set that weight aside. We tuck those knees into those chests. We kick it out. We kick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. feeling? How are we doing? Nice little warm-up round. Good. Our next few rounds are going to be a little bit longer, but I will go through them. All right, so we're going to stand up. We bring those legs nice and wide. We're going to, if you want to add weight here, you're going to hold it down in between those legs, and we're going to sit it back down into that sumo squat. Bring it down, bring it up. When you're in these sumo squats, so I know when you're in these sumo squats, as you bring your feet out wider and wider, you do have to, your feet are naturally going to turn a little bit. You do not want them facing straight out. You want them turned just slightly to bear the weight of your knees. Does that make sense? Do we have any questions on that? Good? Good. Okay, so we're going to go into these sumo, oh, you know what? Still sumo stance, sumo deadlift. So the same thing as if we were in a regular deadlift, we still have a micro bend in those knees. The only thing is our legs are just a little bit wider. We bring it down, we still bend those knees, and we come down through center, lift it up, squeeze out those glutes. All right? Then we are going to come, so option to hold on to something here. We're gonna lift up. I'm gonna step on this. We're gonna lift up and bring it back into a curtsy lunge. Up, curtsy, up, curtsy. If that's a little bit too tough for you, lift up, step back. Lift up, step back. Go as slow as you can here. I want you to keep that form. So we're gonna do 12 on the right, 12 on the left, and then we are going to bring our legs wide, come into those sumo squats, and then finish with jumping jacks for 24. Sound good? Make sense? Any questions? Good, awesome. All right, starting with those sumo deadlifts. Bring your legs nice and wide, those toes point out. Again, maybe like a 30-degree angle. I'm really loving my angles here lately. We rock that weight back into those heels. We grab that weight. We bring it down. We keep that chest up. We keep that back flat, that core tight. Stand up, squeeze those glutes. Bring it back down too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Drop that weight. We're gonna come stand nice and tall. Rock that weight into that left heel. We're gonna lift that leg up, step it back into a curtsy. That weight is in that left heel that whole time. Point those toes, lift it up, step it back 1. Lift it up, step it back 2. Keep that core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Other side. We rock that weight into that right heel. We set it up nice and strong. We kick it out to the left. Step it back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that core tight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it go. Finish those reps nice and strong. And then we set it up for those sumo squats. We rock that weight back into our heels. Those toes are very slightly pointed out. If you would like to add weights here, we're gonna bring it down between our legs. Rock that weight back into your heels. Squat it down, 1. Drive through those heels, stand it up, squeeze that butt. 2, high. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it go. How are we feeling? How are we doing? Good? We're going into jumping jacks. We have 24 jumping jacks. Drop that weight, bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Hi, Stinky. All right, now grab some water. Now shake it out. Sorry. How we doing? Good? All right, set it up. We're gonna do it again. With these deadlifts, I do not want you locking out your knee. I'm gonna do them a little to the side here so you can see how I bring it down. But again, those legs are gonna come out. Those toes are going to tilt out. When we come down in that deadlift, our knees are slightly bent. We bring it down. We're not squatting down with that weight. Just a nice little bend, stand it up. All right? Set those feet up, grab those weights. We bring it down. 1. Squeeze that butt at the top. 2. 3. High. 5. 6. 7. That weight is in those heels. 8. Almost done. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Let it go. Dropping that weight. We're going to come up into that leg lift, curtsy lunge. I'm going to hold on to a weight up on my chest here. Add a little extra resistance. Option to do the same. Option not. We drive that weight through that left heel. We kick it up. We step it back. 1, 2. That weight is in that left heel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Other side, we rock that weight into that right heel. Set it up nice and strong. We kick it up, step it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that core tight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Finish those reps nice and strong. Take a moment. Set it up for those sumo squats. Again, that weight is in those heels. Those toes are slightly pointed. If we have that weight, we bring it up to our waist. We rock it back. We sit it back and squat it down. 1. Squeeze that butt at the top. 2, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Dropping those weights, we bring it right up into those jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Let it go. How are we doing? Good? Yes? We go through one more time. Grab some water, shake it out, let it go. Whew. Excuse me. Excuse me. No barking. No barking. Let's set it up a last time in these sumo deadlifts. We set those legs up nice and wide, toes pointed out. We rock it back. We grab that weight. We sit back into those glutes. We bring it down. 1. Squeeze that butt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Drop that weight. We set it up. Weight into that left heel. We're gonna kick it out, step it back. Option to add a weight up here by your chest if you'd like. We point those toes, we lift it up, we step it back. 1. When you are stepping back, that weight is in that front heel. 4, 5, keep going. 6, 7, 8, keep that core tight. 9, 2 more. 11, whoo, and 12. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Who just thought I fell over? Rock that weight into that right side, set it up nice and strong. We point that toe, we lift it up, we step it back. 1. Again, that weight is in that front heel. 3, 4, keep that core tight. 5, woo, 6, keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Finish your reps nice and strong. And then we set it up for one last and final sumo squat. That weight comes back into your heels. Those toes are a little bit turned. We grab that weight. We sit it back, squat it down. 1, 2, squeeze that butt at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, and 12. Stand it up, let it go, jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Woo! Let it go, shake it out. How are we feeling? How are we doing? We have one, this thumb looks super weird. We have one more round before we hit our finisher. So, in this second to last round, or this last full round, we are coming, we're gonna rock that weight back into those heels, feet about 6 inches apart. We sit it down, we lift it up. Option to add dumbbells in both hands or one dumbbell in between both. So we sit down, we lift up. This is to counterbalance that butt going back. You keep that core tight, those arms come forward, so we keep that weight in those heels. Stand up, bring it down. Sit down, stand up. Those knees do not splay out. When we sit down, we're not splaying out. We're keeping them perfectly straight, as if somebody was holding them here. And pay attention to if they come out, fight to bring them in, or if they knock in, fight to bring them out. All right, so we'll do 12 of those. And then we're gonna come back into split squats. So we drive that weight into that left heel, we step it back on that right. We bring it down and up, down and up. When you are at the bottom, both knees, both legs should be 90 degrees. If you'd like to add weights to these, they come up by your shoulders. We stand it up, we bring it down, core nice and tight, up and down. 12 on the right, 12 on the left. And then we bring those hands back behind those ears, sit it back into those good mornings, stretching out those hamstrings, working that lower back. All right? Finishing with, we drop the weights, finishing with lateral lift. A couple of options here. You can stay in that lateral lunge. You can just lift, 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 or step and lift. I don't care what you do, as long as you do it. I just don't want you to do them with weights. This is meant to be a quick cardio move for this round. We do 12 on the right, 12 on the left, and then we go through 3 times, we hit our finisher, and we're done. All right, starting with those suitcase squats. Those legs come about 6 inches apart. That weight is in those heels. Option to grab weights or just do your body weight here. We sit it back, we lift it up. 1, 2, that weight stays in those heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Stand it up. We're coming into those split squats. If you're gonna use those weights, they come up by your shoulders. We drive that weight into that left heel. Take a nice step back with that right. We are on the ball of our feet, the ball of our foot here, heel of our foot on our left side. That weight comes up to our shoulders. We sit it back, we sit it down. 1, 2, notice how I lean forward just a little bit, keeping that core tight. 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Stand it up. Plant that left heel. Plant that right heel. Step back that left foot. We sit it back. We sit it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Stand it up. Option to add a weight here. I'm going to omit. Those legs come a little wider than hip distance. Those hands come back behind. Your shoulder blades pinch back behind you. We sit it back, we bring it down. 1. Lift it up, squeeze that butt. 2, 3. You're not. 4. Maya, you're bending your legs too much. 5. Good. 6. Much better. 7. 8. 9. Good. 10. 11. And 12. Stand it up. All right. We're going to come out lateral, lift it up. Going as quickly as you can, but again, go at your own pace. You know where we're going. You can either start out wide or just lift that leg up, or we step it out, we lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that core tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Other side. Set it up. Step it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Take a rest, let it go. We do it again. Wasn't prepared. Needed to grab my charger. All right. Do it 1, 2 more times. Starting with those 2K squats. I had to drop my weights here. Too heavy, that's okay. Those legs come about 6 inches apart. Option to grab those weights. We sit it back, lift it up. 1, 2, keep that core tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pay attention to your knees. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. We're coming into those reverse split squats. Rock that weight into that left heel. We step back on that right. If you've got your weights, we bring it up to our, I swung too much. We bring them up to our shoulders. We sit it back, sit it down. 1, 2, keep that core tight. 3, 4, woo! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, belly into that right side. We step back with that left. Weights come up to our shoulders. We sit it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, woo, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Back to those good mornings. Weight behind those ears or hands behind those ears. Either way, those shoulder blades pinch back behind us, pinch together. We rock it back into those heels. We sit it down, we bring that chest down. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Last move here. We step out, we lift up, or we come wide, or we just lift up. Let's do this. 1, lift it up. 2, 3, keep that core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, keep that core tight. 8, almost there. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. To the left. Step it out. Lift it up. 1. Woo! 2, 3, 4, 5. I step out, my leg was like, no thank you. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Take a second, catch your breath, grab some water. We're gonna go through one more time and then we'll hit our finisher. If you've gotta go, I know we've been going over class here. Thank you for joining. Have a good night. But let's finish this. Let's set it up for those suitcase squats. Legs come hip distance. We rock it back into those heels. Option to grab those weights here. We sit it back. We lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. We're coming in for those split squats. I'm going to use one weight this time because I think my legs are ready to give out. But rock that weight into that left heel. Step it back on that right. If you've got that weight, it comes up to your shoulders, up to your chest. We squat it down. 1. Sitting back into those heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Stand it up. Set it up. Other side. That weight rocks into that right. We step it back with that left. Woo! Weight comes up to your chest. We sit it down. 1. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let it go. Last time in these good mornings here, we grab that weight, we bring it behind our head, or we pinch those shoulder blades back behind us, hands behind those ears, core nice and tight, weight in our heels, bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Stand it up. Last time, we step it out, or we start out, or we lift up. Last time, bring it out. 1, and up. 2, keep that core tight. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Other side. Last time. Step it out. 1. Woo-hoo-hoo. 2. This leg is not happy. 3, 4. Fight through that burn. 5, 6. Keep that core tight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Lift it up. Finish those reps nice and strong. All right, it's up to you guys. Are we hitting our finisher, or are we done? This class has been very long. Thank you for sticking with me. So if you do not want to do the finisher, I understand. But who's up for it? Yes? No.
He's the finisher.
Jumping jacks?
I'm good.
If you're good, I understand. Thank you for joining. Have a good one. If you want to stick around, squat jumps,
Yes.
squat relevés, and sumo pulses. So I'm going to go with that's a no. Collective no.
No for K2.
That's a fuck no. It's not even a real. It's not even a no.
400.
Dang.
Dang.
Thank you for joining.